Hello students, in economics so far we have completed meaning of demand and its determinants. First part, and second we have completed law of demand, its assumptions and exceptions. These two topics we have completed. Now today we are going to start a new topic, that is expansion and contraction of demand. This is a new topic, expansion and contraction of demand. Now first of all, what is expansion and what is contraction? We have already done that demand changes due to two factors. One is main factor and other is other factors. Demand changes due to these two factors. In main factor, one is price of the commodity, and in other factors we have done number of points. For example, price of related goods, then income of the consumer, taste and preference of the consumer, then next size and demographic profile of the population. These are the different points. Expectation of change in price in near future. These are other factors. Demand increases or decreases due to these two factors. One is main factor, other is other factors. Now topic is expansion and contraction of demand. Expansion means when demand rises up. Contraction means when demand falls down. Rises up and here falls down. So whenever demand rises up or demand falls down due to main factor, means due to price. So whenever demand rises up or falls down due to price, it's called expansion and contraction of demand. Whenever, in simple language, whenever demand changes. Here demand changes means either demand increases or decreases, not increases, decreases, when demand rises up or falls down. So when demand changes due to price, only due to price means main factor. Whenever demand changes means either rising up or falls down due to price is called expansion and contraction of demand. Whenever demand changes means whenever demand rises up or falls down due to price is called expansion and contraction of demand. Due to price here means only due to price, other factors remaining constant. Other factors are, once again, price of related goods, income of the consumer, taste and preference of the consumer. Due to these reasons also demand may rising up or falls down. But here we are talking about only one point, price. Due to price, other factors remaining constant, which we have done in law of demand also. Other factors remaining constant. So whenever demand changes, here changes means both rising up or falls down, but only due to price, other factors remaining constant, then such increase, rising up or falls down, is called expansion and contraction. Now separate definition for expansion of demand and contraction of demand. Expansion, expansion of demand. Now what is the definition of expansion of demand? when demand expands. Expands means rising up. When demand expands due to decrease in price, due to decrease in price is called expansion of demand. Is called expansion of demand. We all know that there is negative relation between price and demand. So whenever price reduces or decreases, as a result demand rises up or expands. So whenever demand rises up or expands due to decrease in price, then such demand is called expansion of demand. On the other hand, now contraction. When demand contracts, here contract means falls down due to increase in price. Increase in price is called contraction of demand. Is called contraction of demand. Again, we all know that there is negative relation between price and demand. So whenever price increases, price of any particular commodity increases, as a result what happens? Demand falls down. That falling down of demand is called contraction. Contraction. So here expansion or contraction means rising up of demand or falling down of demand take place due to change in price. Take place due to change in price. So whenever demand changes either upward or downward, whenever demand changes due to change in price, then it is called expansion and contraction both. Now separate definition for expansion and contraction. Whenever demand rises or expands due to decrease in price, then it is called expansion. And second point, whenever demand falls down or contracts due to increase in price, then it is called contraction of demand. Now try to understand this definition through diagram also. Now diagram, this is for expansion. Expansion of demand. Now we are trying to understand expansion of demand through diagram. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Now just assume that this is initial point O. Suppose OP is the price. OP is the price. This is price line and this is demand. Now at OP price, demand is OQ. OQ. Join this line. So at OP price, demand is OQ. At OP price, demand is OQ. Now this is expansion. Expansion means when demand increases, rising up. So when demand will rise, we know the definition of expansion of demand. Whenever demand rises, increases, expands due to decrease in price. When price decreases, suppose price decreases, this is decreasing arrow mark, P1. So when price decreases from OP to OP1, our demand will increase. Suppose this is Q1. So join this changed price, changed demand like this. Now demand karo. Earlier our equilibrium point was E, but now due to change in price, our demand also changes from OQ to OQ1. New equilibrium point is E1. So our bar or line will be like this. This is demand curve, D. This is the diagram, demand curve. So here, first of all, whenever in this diagram we are assuming that our price is OP, at this price our demand is OQ. Now due to decrease in price, our demand increases from OQ to OQ1. Now demand is from O to Q1. This is increase in demand. As a result, what happens? Now join the equilibrium point. This is the equilibrium point. This is the equilibrium point. So earlier our equilibrium point was E, but now our equilibrium point is E1. And demand curve is sloping downward. We know why? Because there is negative relation between price and demand. So whenever there is negative relation between any two variables, demand curve or any curve, always sloping downward from left side to right side. This is for expansion of demand. Next, contraction of demand. Now diagram for contraction of demand. Now what is the definition of contraction of demand? When demand contracts here means decrease. When demand contracts due to increase in price is called contraction of demand. Means in both expansion and contraction, price is the main factor. Whenever price changes, either demand rises up or falls down. So when demand falls down due to rising price, then it is called contraction of demand. Now try to understand this definition through a diagram. Again, same diagram. X axis, Y axis. This is price, demand, and this is the initial point O. Again, at OP, suppose this is price right now, this is the current price. OP is the current price. At this price, total quantity purchased by consumer is Q, means OQ. Join this line. It means at OP price, quantity demanded by all consumers is OQ. OP price, OQ demand. Now suppose this is about contraction. So when price increases, suppose price increases from OP to OP1, now price increases. As a result, what happens? Demand contracts. Suppose this is P2. In this diagram, we have taken P1, Q1, here P2, Q2. Suppose Q2. Now join this changed price and changed demand. Now diagram is like this. This is the equilibrium point. This is the equilibrium point. This was earlier equilibrium point E. This is new equilibrium point E2. In this diagram, we have taken changed price, changed quantity means demand, and changed equilibrium as 1. In this diagram 2, P2. When price increases, demand decreases. As a result, what happens? This is demand curve. DB. Diagram is almost similar. But what is the difference? In this diagram, when price reduces, here price reduces, demand increases. From Q to Q1, demand shifted from Q to Q1. In this, when price increases, demand reduces from Q to this side, Q2. Earlier, equilibrium point was E, but now new equilibrium point is E2. But demand curve remains same, sloping downward. Reason again same, there is negative relation between price and demand. That's why demand curve is sloping downward. These are the two different diagrams, one for expansion, other for contraction. Now combine a diagram for both expansion and contraction. X, Y, this is price and this is demand, and this is O. Now just assume that current price is OP. Current price is OP. At this price, demand is OQ. At OP price, demand is OQ. Now first we are doing expansion. First of all, join this line. At OP price, demand is OQ. Now first expansion. What is the meaning of expansion? when demand expands, when demand rises when price decreases. Suppose price decreases, P1, price decreases. When price decreases, our demand rising up this side, Q1. Join this line. This was earlier point E, this is E1. This is E. Next, this is called expansion. When price decreases from OP to OP1, demand rises from OQ to OQ1. This is called expansion. Now, contraction. What is the meaning of contraction? When demand contracts means when demand falls down this side. Why? Due to rise in price, means whenever price rises. Now our current price is OP. Our current price is OP. If price increases from OP to P2, OP2, OP2. Now this is the price. Price increases here in second condition. When price increases, as a result, our total demand also reduces. Suppose this is Q2. Now join P2 and Q2. Q2. This is new equilibrium point E2. So if price reduces, demand increases from Q to Q1, and if price increases, demand decreases, means reduces from Q to Q2. Now draw the line by joining all the equilibrium point. Means again this is DD, demand curve. DD means demand curve. And demand curve is sloping downward because in both cases, in case of expansion and in case of contraction, or demand expands or contracts due to price, only due to price. So whenever only due to price, either demand increases or reduces is called expansion and contraction. Now second point, you can see in diagram that there is only one line, demand curve. This is demand curve. There is only one line. When this is called contraction, this point is contraction, and this point is expansion. So either demand expands or contracts, means either demand rises or falls down. Equilibrium point. This is the original equilibrium point. So when demand contracts or when demand expands, only point, equilibrium point, moves either upward or downward, but on the same line, on the same curve. You can see in case of expansion, equilibrium point moves downward to E1. This is the equilibrium point. But in case of contraction, the equilibrium point moves upward to E2. But point moves either upward or downward, but on the same line. That's why expansion and contraction is also known as movement along a demand curve. Movement along a demand curve. Demand curve, this line is called demand curve. Movement along a demand curve means when equilibrium point moves shifted either upward or downward due to expansion and contraction, but on the same line, is called movement along a demand curve. So whenever question will be asked, explain movement along a demand curve, it means they are asking both expansion and contraction. Means you have to explain, you have to define both expansion and contraction of demand. This point is expansion. When point moves downward, this is expansion. You can see once again, when price is OP, this OP means original price, current price, and OQ means current demand. So when price reduces from OP to OP1, price reduces. As a result, demand increases from OQ to OQ1. So new equilibrium point is E1. This is called expansion. When price increases from OP, this is the current price, from OP to OP2, price increases. As a result, demand reduces from OQ to OQ2. The new equilibrium point is E2. This is contraction. So either contraction or expansion is there, but point, equilibrium point moves upward or downward. In case of expansion, point moves downward here, and in case of contraction, equilibrium point moves upward. But points are moving on the same demand curve, same line. That's why it is called movement along a demand curve. So expansion and contraction topic is completed. I have shown this diagram separately also, one for expansion, one for contraction. Now this is combined for expansion and contraction both. Through this diagram, combined diagram, you can understand that whether it is contraction or expansion, equilibrium point moves, but on the same line. That's why expansion and contraction both will also known as movement along a demand curve. So expansion, contraction completed. Next topic is increase and decrease in demand. Another new topic is increase and decrease in demand. Increase and decrease in demand. Now, combined definition for both increase and decrease in demand. When demand changes, again changes means when demand increases or decreases, both. Changes includes both increases and decreases. When demand changes due to other factors, other than price, is called increase and decrease in demand. This is the combined definition for both increase in demand and decrease in demand. What is the definition? When demand changes due to other factors. Once again, other factors are. One factor is price. That is the main factor, and other factors are price of related goods, taste and preference of the consumer, income of the consumer, expectation of change in price in near future, and size and demographic profile of the population. These are called other factors. So when demand changes, demand either rising up or falling down, but not due to price, due to other factors, then such increase or decrease is called increase in demand and decrease in demand. And when demand changes due to price, in case of expansion and contraction, in expansion and contraction, demand changes not due to other factors but due to price. When due to price demand increases or decreases due to price, then it is called expansion and contraction. When demand rising up or falls down, when demand expands or contracts due to price, due to changing price, then it is called expansion and contraction. But when demand increases or decreases due to, not due to price, due to other factors, then it is called increase in demand and decrease in demand. So once again, when demand changes means increases or decreases due to other factors other than price. Here other than price means except price. Except price due to other factors. If demand increasing or decreasing, it is called increase in demand and decrease in demand. Now separate definition for increase in demand and decrease in demand. Now increase in demand. When demand rising or increasing, due to other factors is called other factors other than price. Other factors other than price. Other than price means once again except price. When demand rising or increasing due to other factors other than price is called increase in demand. Increase in demand. And definition for decrease in demand: when demand falls down or decreasing due to other factors other than price is called decrease in demand. This is the combined definition for both increase and decrease in demand. This is separate definition for increase in demand and separate definition for decrease in demand. So here, in case of increase and decrease in demand, other factors play important role. Other factors. And in case of expansion and contraction, price plays an important role. When price changes, here price remains same, but other factors changes. Other factors may be income of the consumer may change, either increase or decrease. Taste and preference of the consumer may change, either favorable or unfavorable. Then expectation of change in price in near future. In future, either price will rising up or it will falls down. Or size and demographic profile of population changes, number of males increases, number of females increases. So these may be the reason due to which demand may increase or decrease, but such changes in demand is called increase and decrease in demand, because increase and decrease in demand take place due to other factors. When demand increases or decreases due to price, then it is called expansion and contraction. Now through diagram we try to understand increase and decrease in demand. Now separate diagram for increase in demand. Increase in demand. Now we all know that demand increases. When demand increases due to other factors, not due to price, due to other factors, then it is called increase in demand. Now diagram is like this. Again x-axis, y-axis, this is price, this is demand. Right now we are assuming that at OP, means this is the current price, at OP our demand is, or demand for that particular commodity is OQ. Join this line. So at OP price demand is OQ. Now increase in demand, means demand is increasing, but not due to price, means price remains same. Price remains same because here demand increasing not due to price, due to some other factors. Suppose income of the consumer increases. As a result, demand for various goods and services also increases. So demand increasing means from OQ to OQ1. This is increase in demand. So here demand increases. Now price remains same. So join this line with the same price. Now earlier demand curve is like this, D, but now due to, means price remains same, but due to other factors demand increases from OQ to OQ1. That's why new equilibrium point is here. New curve is D1. Earlier our demand curve, this is E point. Now earlier equilibrium point was E, but now new equilibrium point is E1. Price is same, then also demand increases. Why? Due to other factors. For example, income of the consumer increases, he has increases the demand. If taste and preference of a particular consumer becomes favorable for any particular commodity, he will increase the demand. But price remains same. There is no change in price. Price remains same, but due to other factors, if demand increases, is called increase in demand. But in case of increase in demand, demand curve does not remain same. It's shifted. This is upward. Above this line is called upward. This new demand curve is upward DD curve. D1 is upward DD curve. So in case of increase in demand, the demand curve shifted upward. This is upward to the right. Upward to the right. The question may be asked, what is the direction of demand curve in case of increase in demand? So demand curve is shifted upward to the right. This is right side, upward to the right. This diagram for increase in demand. Now diagram for decrease in demand. Decrease in demand. Again same diagram, x axis, y axis, this is demand and this is price. Price is P, O, here Q. It means at OP price demand is OQ. Q you take here, Q. Now join this line. At OP price means this is the current price. At this price, total demand is OQ quantity, OQ kg, OQ liter, OQ. So at OP price, demand is OQ. Now, decrease in price, demand, sorry. So what is the definition of decrease in demand? When demand decreases due to, not due to price, due to other factors. For example, if income of the consumer reduces, as a result, he will reduce the demand for various goods and services. So demand reduces here. Q2. Price remains same. There is no effect on price. Price does not change. Price is not changing. But due to some other factors, our demand reduces from Q to Q2, this side. Now join this line. Because price remains same, earlier our demand curve is like this, D. This is the equilibrium point. But due to decrease in demand, whole demand curve shifted here. D1 and new equilibrium point is E1. No, sorry, we are giving two number, D2, E2. Any name you can give. This is the new equilibrium demand curve. So here, in case of decrease in demand curve shift downward. This is called downward. This side, downward. Below this line, below the original line. That's why it is called downward. Downward to the left. This is your left side. In case of increase in demand curve shift upward. Upward means above the original line. That's why upward. But upward to the right. So demand curve shift upward to the right in case of increase in demand, and demand curve shift downward to the left. This is left side in case of decrease in demand. Now combined diagram for both increase in demand and decrease in demand. X, Y, this is price, quantity. Suppose at OP price, this is price, this is the current price. At OP price, demand is OQ. Now first we are taking increase in demand, increase. First of all join this line. So this is the current price, this is the current demand. Sorry, here demand you can write. So at OP price, demand is OQ. Now due to other factors, not due to price, price remains same. Due to other factors, if demand increases means from OQ to OQ1. If demand increases, then what happens? Earlier demand curve is like this, D, but now join changed demand. So new equilibrium point is, this is E, this is E1. This is D1, new demand curve. And this new demand curve is for increase in demand. It means in case of increase in demand curve shift upward to the right. This is about increase in demand. Now next, if due to other factors, not due to price, once again, not due to price remains same. But if due to other factors, demand reduces, original demand is OQ, demand reduces Q2 here. Now price remains same, that's why you have to make a line like this, broken line. And new demand curve is like this. And new curve is D2, D2. It means in case of decrease, this is called decrease in demand. Decrease in demand. It means in case of decrease in demand, demand curve, this is I have shown demand curve through broken line. In case of decrease in demand, demand curve shifted downward to the right, downward to the left. Downward here means below the original demand curve, downward to the left. So this is the combined diagram for increase in demand and decrease in demand. So increase in demand, in case of increase in demand, demand curve, whole demand curve shifted upward to the right, and in case of decrease in demand, whole demand curve shifted downward to the left. So here complete demand curve, full demand curve is shifted either upward or downward. That's why such type of diagram is also known as shift in demand curve. Shift in demand curve. When due to expansion and contraction demand changes, it is known as expansion and contraction of demand curve, and that is also known as movement along a demand curve. But in case of increase and decrease in demand, when demand curve shift either upward or downward, it is also known as shift in demand curve. It means shift in demand curve means increase and decrease in demand. So this topic is completed. In next lecture we will start elasticity.